My name is Will Riley, and this is my story. I was born and raised in San Diego, California, at the Naval Hospital in Balboa. I grew up in East County in El Cajon. My childhood was very chaotic. I grew up in a two-parent household, and it was very unpredictable, and I saw a lot of violence. My dad was an alcoholic. He was violent, and he took it out on us. He was a very sick man, and my mom was, she's an immigrant from Japan, from Tochigi, Japan, and my dad is from Amarillo, Texas. He's in the Air Force, and that's how they met. And then I started using drugs when I was 10 years old. I got high for the first time. Actually, I had my first beer at 9 years old. Smoked weed for the first time at 10 years old, did meth at 12 years old, and did cocaine around that same time. Looking back at my childhood and the things that I had to endure and go through, sitting here as a man, as a grown man today, I'm not surprised how this all turned out and how I became an addict, a full-fledged addict, you know? Not knowing how to process those situations, how to navigate necessarily through those tough times it was just gnarly for me. You know, I found the guitar at 10 years old just like I found weed, and I think the music part of it definitely helped me. You know, it was a group of us kids that grew up in East County that were completely immersed into music. It was tunnel vision for me as well as smoking weed. You know, being a part of the scene in San Diego as a kid, you know, in high school. Growing up through high school, yes, I continued to smoke marijuana. I wasn't really a heavy drinker at the time. I did meth and cocaine a few times. I just didn't like the way it kept me up. But yeah, music, I say, was more of the positive end of things. But it was also a bonding experience amongst the musicians that I knew, because we all smoked weed and we all partied together, you know what I mean? Whether it's backyard parties, playing shows, and you know, it was a positive light in all the chaos. I'm blessed in the fact that a lot of the dreams that I conjured up, it came into fruition. You know, like I had these big, grandiose dreams of me playing shows with a lot of people at them and playing music for a living, and it came true, but never did I ever want to become an addict or an alcoholic. That was never part of the deal, I'm telling you. I never wanted it because I suffered for many years because of it.